Howdy guys and dolls out there in YouTube land. Happy 4th of July to you. That sounds kind of rebellious to say this year, oddly enough. Anyway, I hope you guys are going to have some wonderful festivities. For those of you who don't know, I am Keto Diamond. I have used a ketogenic diet to lose 150 plus pounds so far and get rid of 29 medically diagnosed diseases. For those of you who don't know, keto is a way of eating that pretty much eliminates most of the carbohydrates, allowing your body to burn fat for fuel instead of carbohydrates. It's pretty wonderful, honestly. It's anti-inflammatory, anti-cancer, anti-diabetes, and most disease anti. I'm going to show you what I ate yesterday. I'll be right back with the chit chat and I will weigh in for you just like I do every day. I kind of sort of got some explaining to do that I forgot I had some explaining to do for. Now, if you're new here, please hit that subscribe button. I do this every day. I share all my ketogenic knowledge every day for free. Hubby over here, Mr. KD, is saying hi. Say hi. Hi. Anyway, subscribe. Share if you really, really love me. Hit that like bell, just do it, and hit the little ringy thing. It'll help you know when I upload a video. You know the YouTube routine, right? Anyway. It's time to rant, rave, and misbehave. Keto Diamond style. And Yawny Man style.
Three, two, one.
Alright, you guys, I'm breaking my fast at 11 a.m. because I got a little shaky. Didn't know why exactly, but I know why it could be, so I thought maybe it's time to eat. I've got some butter caramel coffee. Yes, I said that. I love this stuff. It's so good. And I've got some unsweetened vanilla almond milk and a little bit of monk fruit sweetener in it. Here we have a grilled cheese sandwich. 2 slices of cheese, 2 slices of zero net carb bread from Aldi's. I wish all y'all could find that too. Got some Primal Kitchen unsweetened ketchup. Got a burn on my finger. I burnt the top half again. Had to take one piece off and try again. I'm good at burning grilled cheese. Anyway, I'm missing some grilled cheese and tomato soup. So this kind of helps a lot. Alright you guys, what I'm having here is a weird egg sandwich. I've got strawberry jam, scrambled eggs, a little bit of butter on that zero net carb bread. I've discovered I can have the zero net carb bread, but probably not but so much a day because, I mean, total carbs are quite high. Now, I'm not going to have this entire sandwich because hubby decided he wanted to bite, but we're going to try this out. I think I forgot to say that's that keto unsweetened strawberry jam. You guys, it is dinner time. What we have here is pork shoulder steak with Primal Kitchen steak sauce. A salad with some lettuce, cheese, and Olive Garden ranch. Now on mine, I did try some of these things that were sent to me today, the Carbolicious, I don't know, like toast things. They taste kind of like croutons, so we're going to try them out. But to be honest, first thing is they're super, super hard. We just sprayed some weed killer around some stuff, some bug killer, and we've shocked the pool, and the kids are having a ball.
I'm too dizzy.
Hi, Anthony. Are you having a good time?
Say yeah, Mama.
Yeah! That little one, the big one is. Grandbabies. No, it's warm now. The first time y'all put him in there, that water was ice cold.
Hold on, I need a minute.
It wasn't even all that summertime yet. Used to be a porch swing. Now it's just got a walkboard across it.
A horsefly or something.
I've been bit by 1,000,001 mosquitoes.
Exactly my point. Why so much water? Mom.
Oh, I got bit between the eyes. Alright, so yesterday was pretty nice. We've been shocking the pool. We took some weed killer around the outside of like all the houses and areas we like to hang out. We took some weed and bug killer rather around, and it made me feel better. We've shocked the heck out of that little tiny pool. I know it's not a very big pool, but if I get used to being able to keep that little small pool clean, maybe in the future, someday way down the road, I can afford a big pool that I can actually know how to keep clean. We've had a bigger pool out there back years and years ago, but just could not keep that daggone thing clean. I've been learning as I go with this little small one, and my dad's been helping me try to keep it clean. So maybe we can, you know, at some point have a bigger one out there for the kids to enjoy. But right now, that one's the perfect size for Anthony. Did y'all see him? He had a ball in that sucker yesterday, him and Zach both. So I'm thrilled with that. Corey had a ball too. Well, let's talk about keto. So for the last couple days, I have been racking my brain because the scale hasn't cooperated like it should. And it turns out, I mean, I know what it is now. I figured out what it was late last night after I had done it. What doesn't make sense is how I forgot to film it and just overlooked it 2 nights in a row. Now, I know it was that. Honestly, I do know it was that because last night or yesterday evening, late after I stepped on the scale, I went up 2 pounds for the entire day. And that's great. That's usually a great sign. You're going to drop. You're going to have a drop the next day. So I'm thinking, yee-haw. Well, hubby made him a bowl of cereal, and later I made me something. I'm going to go ahead and show you the weigh-in and show you what I've done. Not 1, but 2 nights in a row, and completely overlooked and didn't even think about. I guess eating is such a habit that sometimes, but that doesn't make a lot of sense to me because for almost 3 years now, I've filmed almost every single thing I've ate. And if I have forgotten, I've told you about it later. But somehow, these last 2 nights, I've put something in my mouth that I've completely just, I don't know, overlooked. Or didn't care about. I don't know. I guess I didn't think it mattered, but it did. So, here's the weigh-in. Here's what I did on the scale. $162. Alright, so the mistake I realize I have been forgetting and making over the last couple nights. At night, for some reason, I don't know, hubby's made him like a bowl of bedtime cereal, and I've just decided to make me a bowl of this, or a little cup of this really, but probably not the best idea to eat it late at night by itself. I think eating it after a meal or after a breakfast is probably just fine. It seemed to work out for several days, but now, not so much. So anyway, sometimes, even when we rack our brains and try so hard to figure out what we did wrong, and be like, but I didn't do anything, nothing at all. That doesn't necessarily mean we didn't. It doesn't mean that there's not an ingredient we overlooked or something we put in our mouth we thought didn't matter that much, or we just somehow managed to forget altogether. Sometimes those little things are a factor. And like I said, I know that that was a factor because I stepped on the scale a little while after doing that and had gained an additional 1.5 pounds. So it was definitely that. Now, I did have that a week or so back, over and over again, did not affect me, but I had it like directly after a meal. And also, I need to go, but I hadn't done that yet. So, yeah, I do believe it was that. I really, really do. And, well, I'm pretty sure it was that, to be honest with you. And it floors me that I overlooked that entirely. That I did not notice I had done that. I don't know. Have you ever done that? Have you overlooked food and then realized later, wow, that was probably the catalyst to it? I'm sure I've done that before too. And now, like several days ago, I had an up, but I didn't have none of that. So I don't know what caused that one still. And I'm wondering if it's something I ate, something I put in my mouth that I forgot about or didn't put too much thought into. So I don't know. I have no idea. But I do know over the last couple of days, that was most likely my culprit. Alright, so while we're parked for just a minute in the shade, I thought I would take a moment to talk to you guys about something I hear a lot. And I've heard it all 3 summers I've been doing keto. I've been asked this question multiple times by multiple people. And some of them aren't new to keto, so it kind of confuses me. But that's okay. For anybody who's new to keto or just wondering, watermelon is not now, nor has it ever been, keto friendly. Okay? Yeah, it should be. It's mostly water, right? It's also a whole lot of fructose, which is a natural sugar, which is not keto friendly, which will kick you out of ketosis and spike your insulin levels. not keto friendly, okay? And I get it, I do. It's summertime. It's summertime. We're supposed to be able to have some watermelon, supposed to be able to cover it in salt and some hot sauce, and I get it. But it's not keto friendly. I get asked about cantaloupe a lot. I don't know whether cantaloupe is, or how many carbs is in a cantaloupe. I need to look that up. But I highly doubt it's keto friendly. Highly doubt it. Plus, if I'm not mistaken, when I was a child, cantaloupe was the bitter one.
No, it's not bitter.
Ain't it the one you want to put sugar on?
No, that's grapefruit.
Either way, I don't think that's keto friendly regardless. In fact, the only fruits I do know of that are keto friendly are avocados and small berries like blackberries, raspberries. It's not.
I heard Thomas DeLauer talking about it.
Thomas DeLauer works out all the time. He can get by with more than we can.
He said grapefruit is.
Y'all need to look
Well, I
that
think
up, but I don't think so.
Well, I could do it. I'm sure I've heard it somewhere.
But look it up before you go eating it. Anyway,
Berries are.
I'm getting the berries. Like blackberries, strawberries, raspberries, small berries.
Small.
However, most people cannot not overdo fruit, even berries. If you're like me, I go to the store, I get some big fat blackberries. They're real dark color. All them things is good, and I want to eat every last one of them. And at that point, they're no longer keto friendly because you're only supposed to have a little bit. And most of us can't have a little bit of anything sweet. So if you're one of those people who can monitor yourself, be very, very careful, and only have a small amount, you're lying. You ate every damn strawberry you could find and put in your mouth. He knows it's true. But if you can control yourself, yes, small berries and small fruits like blackberries, raspberries, strawberries, and so on are fine. Lemon, my understanding, and since it's so bitter, is genuinely fine. But again, do your own research, check for yourself, and what works for some might not work for others. Always remember that. Always.
I can
Because
have watermelon.
I also get asked about other things, like natural things, like honey is natural. What about local honey? Shut up, you're not keto. What about local honey? It's not keto friendly. I don't care if you put it in your backyard. It don't matter. It has nothing to do with being local. It has nothing to do with being organic. It has to do with being sweet. And I really don't know why it's sweet, except for maybe because bees get all their pollen from flowers and sweet things. And of course, if they can land in your Coca-Cola and take a sip, they'll do that. I don't really know why it's sweet, but it is. It's not keto friendly. Syrups, maple syrups, not keto friendly. So while some things are natural, you have to remember sugar is natural. Doesn't mean it's good for you, okay? It will spike your insulin levels, kick you out of ketosis, kick you out of fat burning mode. Not keto friendly. I wish it was. We all do.
You've beaten me all day.
I have been beating him all day. And I just want to do it harder.
I wish you would.
Anyway, remember folks, if you need my help with keto, my contact information is below. There are some great ways to support the channel that are very, very helpful, including Patreon, PayPal, and Amazon wishlist, and post office box down there. There's a lot of links that'll help you get a lot of products that you don't need, but you might want, and if you want them, you might well save the 15% off or whatever is in the description below.
Well, help support her, please, so she can get back on her meds, because clearly she's off.
I don't need meds. He does.
And beat me all day.
Maybe you need to up your meds so I don't have to beat you.
I'm on psychotic meds.
I need a nap. I ain't even lying, I need a nap. So guys and dolls, happy 4th of July to you. My plans and my family's plans are to do pretty much nothing. And it was just your hand. He's aggravating me. Our plans are pretty much to do nothing. Stop it. Stop it today or you're going to walk home. I don't care whose car it is. I will put you outside. We ain't doing nothing today. Nothing at all. For one, I might have to, like, drown him.
That sounds like fun.
No. We ain't doing nothing. But we gonna cook some hamburgers, just like we normally do, on the stove, because the grill is broke. We ain't got one anyway that's any good.
Yes, we do.
It's not no good. I talked to Daddy about it. It's not no good.
We got a charcoal.
Who the hell wants to stand outside in the bright summer in North Carolina and cook on a grill?
I'm doing it even.
It's like the kids, let's have a bonfire tonight. is hot. You have it. I'm staying the hell in the house. Well, then again, I guess getting in the pool and then it'll be alright, but we ain't got no lights for around the pool, so. In water in the summertime with no lights. Just saying. Much love to you guys and dolls. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye, y'all. Stop touching me.